winter is coming. I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but that's a thing that's often said in relation to that show. And it's often brought up again nearing this time of year. I mean, we just got into October, so now it's Halloween time, but still, there's usually not that much time between Halloween and Christmas / winter. At least when it comes to what is sold in commercial stores. Basically, as soon as Halloween is over, they start selling Christmas stuff anyways, so even though it's like 1-2 months away. Well, it is what it is. The weather's cooling down. Thank fuck. I don't know what I'd be able to do without that. It is so warm in this apartment, which it shouldn't be because I don't remember having any of the heating turned on. So, frankly, I'm a bit conflicted in that regard. Because I don't feel like it should be that warm in here. Or maybe it's just because I'm here. That is entirely reasonable. I am a warm individual. At least physically. So I do heat up the environment I'm in. Oh yeah, is that a thing? Right. On the subject of me being really warm, it's a bit of a story, but there was this one time I was out. I was studying this let's say a hiking class for a year. Sure, let's go with that. And we were out hiking. It was in the middle of the winter. Everything was covered in snow, like a meter deep. And so we set up tents and everything. We were going to sleep for the night. And I, as per usual, I was using my standard tent and my standard sleeping bag. The tent is, well, I haven't looked at it like in that sense, so I don't know if it's an all-season tent or anything, but I've used it for all seasons. Same with the sleeping bag I couldn't find info on, but I'm assuming it's either 2 or 3 seasons for the sleeping bag, so it's like a comfort temperature of like +8 or something like that Celsius. Yeah, something like that. Me being the insane individual I am, though, I always sleep in basically no clothing inside the sleeping bag, probably having it open because it gets too warm otherwise, in negative 10 to 20 degrees Celsius. Which is an entertaining factoid. So I did as per usual. It was like negative 14, something like that during the night, maybe colder. And I'm just sleeping in underwear, an open sleeping bag, in this tent on the snow. And when I wake up the next morning, I can't see anything. So, what has apparently happened is that I have been steaming up this tent all throughout the night, and none of it could get out. So, the reason I couldn't see anything was because there was a dense fog inside the tent. So when I opened up the tent, everyone else could see smoke billowing out, steam, which is very entertaining. Man, I joke saying that I have what's it called? Like energy transfer wise, I have very inefficient muscles. You know how a toaster works? So we have copper wiring in like most of our computers, because copper effectively, in comparison to other metals, copper effectively, let's just put it in non-sciencey terms and say moves energy from A to B fairly efficiently. So it being very efficient means that not a lot of the energy is lost as heat during the transfer. In a toaster, we use another metal that I don't remember the name of, something with D, I think. And that metal is really inefficient at moving energy from A to B. And so the energy leaves the wire in heat, or just turns the wire warm. It is matter after all. It's quite dense. And I jokingly say that I am the same way. My muscles are just really inefficient, so they waste a lot of energy as heat. And that's why I'm so warm. That's a bit of a tangent, but still, I think it's entertaining. Today, it is raining, which is really nice. That's my well, it's kind of light rain, so it's not that big of a deal, but rainstorms are my third favorite type of weather, because they're just really cool. Be it I like, it doesn't matter if I'm indoors or outdoors. I love rainstorms. For context, my second favorite is hail. When ice falls from the sky, because it's rare and it's just really cool. And my number one favorite is absolutely, without a doubt, snowstorms. They're awesome. Walking, like, be it sitting indoors, drinking a cup of chocolate or something like that, having a snowstorm raging outside, but also like walking with or without dense clothing. I usually go around with a shirt during the winter anyways. But walking around outside in a snowstorm, you feel so goddamn cool. Well, I do. I feel awesome doing that. It's like, it's cool. I love snowstorms. They're awesome. Especially like, the more storm there is in the snow, the better. It's awesome. Obviously, the ratio from snow to storms has to be right, but still. Unfortunately, we just have some light rain right now, but hopefully, one may hope that we get some storms this winter. Others might not agree, and that's fair. It does disrupt a lot of traffic and other things, but you can't affect that, so I just find the entertainment in it. Or at least I try to. Yeah. Today I will work as per usual. Alone now for the majority of the time. I had like the introduction phase where I was working with my boss. And that's over. So now I'm alone. And, well, I mean, the job is still, like, even if I'm alone and there's not really people to talk to unless I have work to do, those social interactions really make the entire experience so much better. Like, if we're comparing working at a reception for a gym in comparison to working at, like, in the dishes for a restaurant, or the driving was fine. It was just handling the packages for the other job that was kind of tedious. But like it's at least 10 times better. It's awesome. It's chill, you're chilling. Drink a cup of tea, something like that. Have the fuck. Wait, no, there's the cup. I bring that with me and honey to work. It's awesome. Beyond that, I might have a urinary tract infection. Comes from the blue. Wait, no, that comes right out of the blue, from left field. Unexpected for me to say, but. I don't know. I'll talk to a doctor tomorrow. Like in person. They'll do some tests. Hopefully it should be fine. I haven't gone to the doctor. The first time it showed up was like 1-2 months ago. But because like I had it and then it ended and I'm like, okay. Like I had pain and then it was like the pain wasn't that bad, and then it ended and I'm like, okay, well maybe I just hit my testicles or something. Dude, as a guy, getting hit in the balls is, well, you know. I thought it just might be that, but it's been showing up more lately with slightly more intense pain. So, starting to have my doubts. So I'm gonna go to the doctor about that. Hopefully it's not that bad. Hopefully. You never know. And also I didn't have the money last month to go to the doctor. Yes, we do have next to free healthcare in Sweden. But you do still pay like $20 per appointment at a certain age. And I did not have those $20 last month. So I'm finally gonna do that now. That's the idea. Hope it goes fine. I need to cook food. I need to cook 2.5 portions of food before I leave, and I leave in like 50 minutes. So I probably want to hurry with that. It's fine. Oh yeah, right. Shit, dude. Oh my god, I need to talk about this. I found this awesome store. Where you can buy food that is like at like company prices, basically. Like it's like half the price for me as a civilian to buy, and they come in like incredible sizes. Like for example, do I hide the logo? I don't know. You've already seen it. This, not sponsored. I don't know if I would say that or not, but I keep saying it. This is a gigantic can of soup. One of my favorite types of soup. That I found there, and it's like half the price, and it's amazing because the prices of this soup in normal like grocery stores has been rising so much the last few months, years. It has doubled in price. So finally I can buy it at normal price, even though it comes in these gigantic fucking cans. But it's awesome. Oh, it expires 2026. Yeah, would you look at that? Yeah, so that's awesome. Bought a bunch of meat too and everything, like low price, good quality. It's just awesome. So if you live in Sweden, or anywhere really, because your country might also have that type of store, even if it's not the same store. But at least if you live in Sweden, look up Snabbgrossklubb. That's gonna sound really weird to anyone international. But that shit is cash. Like they have a type of store that's specifically for companies to buy from, but they also have this new type of store that I live like an hour away from that is specifically for just me and you, like normal people to buy from without having a company. Very good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna only be I'm basically only gonna be buying my food from there from now on. What a dream. All right, well now I gotta go. Take care. Sorry about that. Take care, and it's been a while. Tell your family that you love them. I fucked up the pronunciation of that, but you get what I mean. You probably don't tell them enough. So, do that.